Sometimes people start a video without really knowing where it's going to go. Sometimes people say sometimes, what they mean is right now, this is the thing that I'm talking about. On Tuesday, I got up really early at about 2 in the morning after getting a fair bit of sleep. My sleep schedule is a recurring nightmare. And I was getting a lot of stuff done. I had this big project for work that I managed to get kind of wrapped up, and I got things working, and I was super excited, and I was plugging along, making lots of progress. And then I started to feel a sort of weird sensation. Now, the last time I had felt like this was about 2 years ago, and it's particularly memorable to me because I had a seizure several hours later. So I started to freak out a little bit, and so I took some ibuprofen, and I took some B vitamins, and I made sure to take my multivitamin, and then I moved all my electronics to the far corner of the room, and then I lied down in bed to wait. As it happens, I did not have any sort of seizure. I just kind of lay on my side for quite a while, and then eventually started watching Netflix, and then eventually fell asleep. Now, what I had was called an aura, and some epileptics will have these and others will not, and basically, it's just a little bit of time before actually having a full-on seizure that you start to feel a little weird, and for some people it may be weird vision or hypersensitivity to sounds and smells and stuff. For some people it's kind of like when you can feel a migraine coming on for some people. For me, it's almost a sense of observing myself while I'm doing things and feeling completely and utterly detached, not in just an existential sort of way, but in a real physical, like I'm not actually controlling what's going on here sort of way. Now this time I didn't end up actually having a full-out seizure, though I should clarify that auras are supposed to be actual short absence seizures. They're actually kind of an indication that your neurons are firing in a sort of weird way that will eventually build up into some big, explosive, scary jazz hands of the full body sort. Now I haven't had to actually deal with my epilepsy for quite a long time, aside from refilling my prescription once a month and then making sure to take it morning and night. It really has no other effect on my life until I found myself lying in bed on the floor in the middle of the day, just waiting for something terrible and scary to happen. And I remembered that no matter how much I may want to pretend and think that I'm in complete control, that no matter how much I may feel inspired to work and create amazing things, we're all still stuck with human frailty. And it's important to take some time to remember and appreciate the limits that we all sort of face from time to time. Because when you are stuck there with very little warning, facing the impending consequences of that frailty, if you're not prepared, it can really destroy you.